Hello, hello. I do believe we are live. I don't know if I might be a little bit early because I'm a little excited because I'm getting ready to go to the beach. So I wanted to come on and give you guys some information about making an impact. So, have you ever wondered, does what I say or do really matter in this world? Well, I can tell you that the answer is emphatically and undeniably yes. Absolutely yes. Because how you and only you show up in the world, how you show up in your leadership, your uniqueness, your gifts, your experiences, your influence, your legacy that you have or that you leave, the words that you use, what you do, what you say, and how you impact the world matters. So, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Lynlee Linke. I'm an author and a speaker and a certified neuro coach. And through my Fun Life Academy program, I show entrepreneurs how to have more fun, more energy, more excitement, and more joy in their success journey, to live an authentic and extraordinary life, to feel really confident, powerful, fearless, and totally unstoppable. And today we're talking about impact and why you matter. Everything you do, how you act, how you be, how you show up in the world, the words that you use, and what you do, it matters. Now you might be thinking, well, how do you know that, Lily? Well, first of all, let me tell you what impact means. By definition is of impact is the action of one object coming forcibly into contact with another and to have a strong effect on someone or something. Forcibly and strong, that's impact. That's making an impact in somebody's world. It's like a hammer and a nail. If you put a hammer forcibly into a nail, it's going to make an impact. And so, my friends, you are the hammer. And you are a force to be reckoned with. And so, how do I know that? I know that because you have the 1% factor. You have the 1% authentic, special, unique quality that nobody on the planet has but you. You might have heard me talk about before about authenticity. I'm big into authenticity. You might have heard me talk about a DNA study that was done across a double-blind study across all ethnicities and cultures and locations and different financial incomes across the board. 100% of the time, 99% of our DNA was the same. But there was always that 1% that never changed. It could never be cloned. It could never be replicated. And so what that says to me is that 1% is you. That 1% is me. That 1% makes us who we are. And that can never, ever, ever be duplicated. And so because no one in the world can be you and has your experiences, it's important that you put you out there, that you get you out there, because sometimes people will take only what you say because they relate to you better than they will to anyone else. And so you need to make sure that you're serving people. The great thing about the 1% factor is that means because we're so unique and DNA authentic, there's no comparison. Can't compare yourself to anybody else because nobody is the same as you. And there's no competition because you can only compete when you're the same, right? So there's no competition. And there's no comparison because we all know comparison is the thief of joy. And I always talk about joy, wanting to create more joy, more fun, more energy, more excitement in your life and in your world is so crucial and so important in how you show up. I have identical twins. Some of you may know that. And if you don't know how an identical twin is formed, an identical twin is formed from a single egg. And the egg splits. So what's in the egg originally, the DNA and the chromosomes, is there. It splits, and then it develops. It lives in the same body. It lives in the same placenta, it shares the placenta, it shares the womb, everything, right? But what is the most interesting part about it is even though they developed the same from the same egg with the same DNA originally and the same chromosome, when they came out, even though they look alike, their personalities are very, very distinct and they're very, very different. Their thumbprints, you guys, are not the same. You would think they would be because they came from the same DNA. But again, they can't be cloned either. They can't be replicated either, even though they came from the same egg. Isn't that so interesting? And they're so much alike when they were born, when they looked alike. We had to paint their toenails so that we could tell them apart. One was purple and one was red. So I thought that was very interesting. And so I hope that just knowing that alone gives you some excitement about who you are and that only you can be that in this world. And so remember that you are that 1% factor, only you and only you. And so if you choose not to show up and make an impact, then you're doing a disservice to people because people want you with your uniqueness and your words, your language, your action, how you be in the world, your laughter. It's all unique and it's all precious. So I want you to take that with you. And when you start getting into comparison, when you start getting into competing, when you start seeing all these things, remember, they don't have what you have and you don't have what they have. So there's no need to do that. And so I'm encouraging you to be bold, be brave, be kind, be true, be you, because there is only one you in this world. And recognizing that worth, recognizing your worth, what you have and what you have to give to the world is so important in order to make an impact. And so if you are interested in this conversation about making impact and developing your authenticity and being comfortable in that and knowing that that's worthy, I encourage you to dive deeper with me, get in a strategy call with me on lynleelinke.com and book a strategy session. That first session is absolutely free, where we'll find out where I might could serve you better, because I know that I can make an impact in your life. So in the words of Dr. Seuss, today you are you that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. So please go make an impact in your world today. Have a great one. I'm off to the beach.